All praises and glory goes to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Yakokodash. Double and honors to the elders of GMS who's pushing this truth out with all truth and sincerity. And to you, Hakim, round and about the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth with truth and sincerity. And this is News to Nation. And it says, the title here is, this is an article from the News Nation, and the title here it says FBI DHS warns of risk violence during the holiday season, man, and they're pushing this, on the forefront on the American people, to get them scared, man. So I'm gonna just read these two paragraphs and get to the video. The FBI, Department of Homeland Security and Nation Counterterrorism Center, NCTC, have issued a warning highlighting potential threats to the U.S. during the holiday season. And the agencies warn that ongoing tensions related to Israel-Hamas war means there is an increase of lone actors' violence targeting public gatherings during the winter, including holidays and faith-based events. So as we see that they're pushing for these so-called I guess they're pushing that there's going to be attacks or there might be attacks on the holidays during the holiday season. So which we know that Christmas is coming up, this pagan holiday, that worship by all, it's coming up. So these devils have they have plans, man, and we see Esau gearing up, as let me get a video before I show you this. And it says, United States of America. As you can see, Esau getting ready, and then there's a video that's online about another video with the Humvees and Esau with his sword ready to roll on Jake. So right here it says this is the army of veterans who are prepared to do whatever is necessary to uphold the Constitution. Their numbers are growing by the thousands, man, because they know that when the UN troops get here, man, they ain't gonna be helping out people, man. They're gonna be running through people, man, killing them by the sword. And I'm gonna go ahead and start this video.
Counterterrorism Center urging Americans to remain vigilant as we head into the holiday season.
They're concerned that lone attackers could target large public gatherings. Kelsey Kernstein is here with the details. Kelsey, break this one down for us.
Yeah, Mark and Adrian, good morning. So the feds are saying that hate crimes are actually on the rise across the nation and that active shooter and bomb threats have increased since the outbreak of the Israel-Hamas war. The memo states that these lone wolf aggressors, they may target holiday events, religious gatherings organized by Jewish, Muslim, and Arab communities. And while the feds say that the announcement is not related to any specific plot or activity, we reached out to CIA and FBI agent Tracy Walder, who says that we could see scenes of violence escalate across the country as the war continues in Israel.
If you are at a public event and you don't feel comfortable with the amount, little or too much, of security that's there, then I would probably leave that event. Because if you are not comfortable by the backstops that they've put into place to try, right, to maintain a sense of security, then I think that that's an event that you shouldn't go to.
We also reached out to the FBI to ask.
And as you can see, this article was 1 week ago, but we know that Esau, he could do so many things with this event that he's pushing on the people, with this news that he's pushing on the people, you know, and it could give him range of things that he can come down the pipeline with, you know, which he's already pushing about taking some stuff off the internet, you know, or taking the internet completely off, you know, by cyber attacks, man. So we know that this damn devil, man, he's coming with something big, you know, which, you know, we just have inkling on what this devil's gonna come with, but, you know, the scriptures tell us, you know, in detail what's gonna happen, man, you know. And you know, starting in 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power, man. So it's not going to stand in Esau's power, it's going to stand in the people's power, man, because they're going to be doing what they want with the sword, man, you know, because not only Esau has the sword, but the people in America, they have swords too, man. And it's going to get bad to where, you know, all chaos is going to be breaking loose, you know, and Esau could use that to establish his new world order, man, you know. But getting back to some more scriptures, and we know that it's coming down the pipeline, man. 2nd Ezra chapter 17, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days, man? And we know when all hell breaks loose, when you can't go out of your house to get common items and stuff, because you're hearing gunshots, you're hearing, you know, bombs go off, you're hearing all types of stuff, man. We know that that's the time that we're in. That's the time that we're in Jacob's trouble, man. You'll know when you're in Jacob's trouble, man. Verse 18, and beginning of sorrows and great mournings, and the beginning of famines and great death, and the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginnings of evil, what shall I do when these evils shall come, man? And that's what most of, you know, that's what all the 2/3 are gonna say, man. You know, they ain't gonna know how to react or what to do when these evils are gonna befall them, man. You know, and most of the most of these 2/3 out here, man, they gonna get caught up in it, you know, because they gonna try to call on Caesar Borgias, man, and that's a false power, man. So he, you know, that power is not gonna be to. It's not going to be, you know, they call them basically on demons, you know, and they're not going to be able to, that power is not going to be able to save them, you know, during these times of great tribulation. Verse 19, behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for the amendment. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua sending great plagues and tribulation and death upon America, man, for what it has pushed and what it has become, and what it has what America ultimately stands for, man. You know, because this place is a wicked and a wicked and nasty place that we live in, man. You know. But for all these, verse 20, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness. And that's the 2/3, man. The elect, they're going to turn to their power, man, which is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. They're going to turn from their wickedness, you know. And Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, they're going to call upon Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which he's going to have mercy upon them, nor be always mindful of the scourges, man. So they ain't going to be mindful of the death and famine that's going to befall this place. They're not going to be mindful of all the wickedness that goes on, and while they're getting plagued and hit with all these plagues and stuff, you know, because they're not gonna be mindful that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is ultimately bringing the plagues and pestilence and death upon this place, man, you know. And skipping down to verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, man. And we know that famine is on its way, man. You know, we know that people aren't gonna be reasonable. They're gonna flip out. You know, Jake is like they're gonna be animals running through stores, stealing stuff, taking everything that there is, man. You know, and sword and you know, the ones that escape hunger, man, is gonna get hit with the sword, because people are gonna be going into houses, you know, looking to feed their family with the modern day sword, which is the gun. And they're gonna be, you know, taking stuff from people, you know. And I wouldn't be surprised if Jake is the one to start rioting, man, and you know, to cause a panic, you know, because my people is destroyed, man, you know, for the lack of knowledge, barely paraphrasing it, man. And skip it and going down to 23, verse 23, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be waste, and the cities shall be cast down, man. And the ones that are in the cities, you know, if you are of the elect, man, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is gonna get you out, or you're gonna be safe. But you know, other than that, man, if you're in the cities at this time when all hell breaks loose, man, it's gonna be like a purge, man, out there. It's gonna be all chaos, you know. And you know, it's the worst place to be, man, in cities and stuff, you know. But it's gonna be all hell breaking loose everywhere, you know. Everywhere you go, it's gonna be panic, and people are gonna be panicking, man. In Americans, they're not used to panicking, you know. They're used to comfort. They're used to, you know, waking up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, getting their coffee. They're used to, you know, kicking back with their heaters on, you know, and just comfort, man. They're used to comfort. But during these times, it's gonna be all hell breaking loose. And verse 24, there should be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. And there's not gonna be anybody to cut the grass. There's not gonna be nobody to work, you know. Working is gonna be done away with, man, because all hell's gonna be breaking loose during these times. Verse 31, even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword, man. Like I said, there's gonna be people going to house, man, searching houses, looking for food, looking for anything that they can use during these times to help them out during these times with the modern day gun, you know. Verse 32, Salah. The earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man travels there through. And, nobody's going to be able to cut the grass, man. Weeds are going to be growing, people's, the land, the earth and the land, man, is going to be, the grass is going to be growing, on the streets, on the corners, man. It's going to look like, I Am Legend, if you've seen that, there was trees and grass growing in the streets, and it was bad, man. Verse 33, and the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms, and the women bridegrooms, the women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. And it's gonna get bad to where women are gonna be booty out here on the street, man. And they're gonna be commodities, man. They're gonna be sold. They're gonna be used. And there's gonna be they're just gonna be basically they're just gonna be ran through, man. Because it's gonna get so bad out here to where women aren't gonna have their comforts. They're not gonna be able to get their nails done, their hair done. They're not gonna be able to go out to clubs and party with their friends. They're not gonna be able to go out to eat and have a man pay for their food. You're not gonna be able to use their body to get money off of OF. So they're gonna be laid to waste, man. And verse 34, the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine, man. And a war is coming to America, in a big way, and it's gonna get hectic out here to where men are gonna be dying, women are gonna be ravished and dying, children are gonna be getting put to laid to rest, man. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is gonna send the death angels, man, and then they're not gonna have pity on old or young, man. They're just gonna be smiting people, man, killing people left and right. And verse 35 here, now these things, and understand them, ye servants of Yahweh Shai. And we're hearing these things, man, and we understand how this time is gonna be like no other, man. It's gonna be all hell breaking loose. America's not gonna go back to the normal way as soon as it hits this point, which it will, man. Because prophecy goes forth and it doesn't turn back, from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's mouth. Anything that from his mouth, it goes forth and it doesn't turn back to him void. So we know that these times that we are coming in is gonna be, and it's gonna be like no other. So we're trying to get right while we're in the grace period, while we still have a chance before it all hell breaks loose. Which the 2/3 and the heathens, some of the heathens, man, they see it, and they're trying to get ready, man. But the 2/3, man, they're in a folly jolly spirit, man, getting ready for the holidays, thinking what another great year, what's that what they say, new year, new me. So, you know, they're getting ready for another new year, but they don't know that death is around the corner. And verse 36, behold, the word of Yahweh Shai, of the Yahweh Shai receive it, believe not the powers of whom the Yahweh Shai spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. And a lot of people think that their powers is gonna save them, man. You know, and they mock and laugh at the prophets out on the highways and byways when they hear the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you know. But what they don't know that those two names, man, you know, they're gonna be they're gonna save people, man, you know, in the times to come, you know. And the plagues are now, they draw nigh, you know, they draw close, you know, as we can see Esau gearing up, getting ready, you know, sharpening his sword to come and get you 2/3, man, you know, to get her and to get the nation of Israel, man. But they're not gonna get the elect, man. They're not gonna get Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's elect, man, because he's gonna be protecting them during this day. So I'd like to give all praises and glory. You know, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Yakwakadash, the one and honors, to the elders at GMS who's pushing this truth with all truth and sincerity. You know, shalom.